Hey y'all, welcome back to 7th House Tarot. So the reading tonight will resonate with you if you are someone stepping into your power, someone nurturing, wise, and grounded. I got the Empress card, so you're likely a creator or caretaker, maybe a parent, a mentor, or someone who naturally attracts and supports others. You have a beautiful way of turning ideas into reality and helping things grow. I got the Hierophant, who shows that you value commitments, integrity, and structure, and you may be someone who's been through enough experiences to teach others what you've learned. You know, a guide, a leader, someone walking a spiritual or moral path that's deeply personal for you. And then I've got the Queen of Pentacles. So you're practical, you're resourceful. You focused on stability, home, health, or long-term security possibly, but you're also learning that taking care of yourself is just as important as caring for others. So you've been balancing, nurturing others, and building your own sense of fulfillment. This reading is absolutely meant for you. Okay. So now let's take a look at the Celtic Cross and see how this unfolds here. I'm going to start off with the current situation. And we have the Three of Pentacles. So this tells me that you're in a phase of building, whether it's in a relationship, a creative project, or your own personal growth. Collaboration, teamwork, and constructive feedback are key themes here. You're laying down the foundation of something meaningful, and your efforts are starting to show tangible results. Let's see what your challenge is. Okay, your challenge is the Seven of Cups. So this energy is about choices, illusion, emotional overload. It could be some confusion. This suggests that there may be too many possibilities or distractions right now for you. You might be struggling to see what's real versus what's idolized. The message here is to ground yourself before making any major decisions here. Clarity will come when emotions and logic find balance here. So let's continue on and see if we can uncover a little more about this. Okay, so in the foundation, we have the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so you've been putting in consistent effort, learning and refining your craft. If this is potentially a work situation or a career situation, this shows strong dedication and self-discipline. You're not new to hard work, but you may be asked to channel your energy more intentionally now to focus on what truly fulfills you instead of just staying busy, okay? So then in the recent past, we have the Six of Swords. So that's good. That tells me that there's movement away from something difficult here. You're sailing to smoother waters. You've been healing or distancing yourself from chaos, drama, or confusion. There's been a mental shift for you. You started moving towards peace, even if that meant leaving some things behind. So then in the crowning energy, we have the Ace of Swords here. So for me, that's clarity. And this perfectly complements the earlier Oracle message. Sorry, guys, I didn't even go over the Oracle. I had opened the third eye, saw email, which is digital interference and inner conflict. And then treating drama as therapy, chaos, addiction, and misprocessing. Also with the Astro dice, I had Pisces moon in the 5th house. So that tells me, that we've got some, an awakening here, coming to light, some clarity here. So it's all fitting together nicely here. So that's great. But then, so in the near future here, we have the Three of Cups. Which is good. It represents reconnection, celebration, community. You may find yourself reconnecting with supportive people or celebrating progress in something you've been building here. This could also show new collaboration or friendships that feel emotionally rewarding. I'm not seeing a lot of, we've got cups here, but otherwise I'm not seeing a lot of cups. I really feel like this is career-based here, but we'll continue to deep dive here as we go on. So in your energy, we have the Eight of Swords. So that tells me you're feeling restricted or mentally trapped. This could be self-imprisonment limitations or fear of making the wrong decision here. The cards are encouraging you to step outside that box, to remember that freedom often begins with perspective here. So you'll see in this Eight of Swords that this young lady is tied here, but she has the ability to get out of this. This is self-limiting. And she has everything that she needs to come out of this Eight of Swords mentality here. Okay. So then in the external energy, we have the Justice card. Okay, Libra energy. But in the external with the Justice card, so this tells me someone around you or a situation is balancing out. There's fairness and truth at play here with the Justice card. Maybe it's a contract, maybe it's communication or karmic balance being restored. Things are aligning in a way that rewards integrity and accountability here in this situation. So let's move on to your hopes and fears. We have the Knight of Swords. So that tells me it shows desire to take action here, to move quickly and decisively, but also a fear of being impulsive or misunderstood. You want progress, but you also want it to mean something. The advice here is to pair passion and patience, clarity before movement. And then in the likely outcome, we have the Ten of Cups. So this is ultimate wish fulfillment for you. This is the energy of peace, love, harmony, and emotional alignment. Whatever confusion or overthinking you're navigating now, it's leading you towards something stable, supportive, and deeply satisfying, something emotionally and spiritually. I want to dig into this just a little bit further and see if we can personalize this just a little bit more. Let's find out here in this current situation what this Three of Pentacles is about. Okay, so we've got the Queen of Swords, so clarity and wisdom, authority. You might be in a leadership role here. We've got the Temperance card, so balancing leadership here in this Three of Pentacles. Let's take a look at the Seven of Cups. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups a little bit for you. Okay, so we have Three of Wands, so progress, growth, expansion. So you're looking at ways to expand here. And so we've got the Seven of Pentacles. So I do feel like this is career, like, creating some progress and expansion in your workspace. And you've been hard at work. It could be a growth in relationships as well. Let's see. So we've got Eight of Pentacles. Let's clarify this Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so we've got the Six of Cups here, which could be, if it was a relationship, it could be childhood memories. But if it's in career, this is more about progress in your current job and kindness and giving here. It could be some financial gifts. Two of Cups. Okay, so you're looking for cooperation or balance here. Okay, balance of burdens and responsibilities. Let's see what you're moving away from at the Six of Swords. Let's find out. Let's clarify. What is it that you're moving away from? Well, you could be, so planning and decision making, stress from work. Okay, so I think what you've done is you are headed towards some planning and decision making and heading away from the stress. This Nine of Swords energy here, the tension and the worries. But you've obtained some clarity in the situation. Let's see. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory, but okay, so you've put in the hard work. You've put in the hard work to create something stable here. It looks like you might be in a leadership position. You may be building your confidence. You may be getting public recognition from your peers. Perhaps, they're recognizing you in group settings with the Six of Wands. Let's check out this Three of Cups. Okay, so the Three of Cups here is teamwork, creativity, and it looks like this Seven of Swords sometimes gets a bad rap about secrecy and theft, but it could also be strategic thinking as well. And then we've got the Eight of Cups. So that could be searching for something new or just walking away from what you feel like is a time waster for you. And then we've got Knight of Cups. So it looks like you're in pursuit of some creative endeavors or some emotional expression here. I've got Page of Pentacles. So I have new career or opportunity. So possibly, and we've got the Ace of Pentacles here. So this tells me there might be a new job, because these both could mean a new job, a new career, a new opportunity. So you might be moving up in your current employer. You might get an advancement, or you might come across a new opportunity, or oddly enough, new opportunity with the Page of Cups. So that is really neat. I've got the World card here. So maybe you might be in integrations of some sort. It really could be any career, but the World card is like an accomplishment card, or, you know, coming to completion there. So let's take a look at this Eight of Swords. Fear of changes for you. I got the Four of Wands for clarity. So stability, security, communication, learning. So this new opportunity might bring you some opportunities to learn here and some stability. There might be some conflict or challenges or competition around this opportunity, but we've got the Death card here, which is transformation and ending. So, but with every ending, there is a new beginning. Okay. So I think this is very positive for you. I think the Justice card is pretty self-explanatory. We got the Emperor card. So management, leadership. Okay. So there might be a boss around you or someone in leadership that is helping you balance these scales. Possibly a King of Swords energy, which is a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy, or they could just have those personality traits, but somebody who is strategic. Okay, let's see. And then we've got the Moon. So there might be a little bit of mystery around this. New opportunities, risk-taking. So you might not be completely aware of what this new opportunity entails or what it might mean for you, but I do feel like this is leading you to a good direction. So the Knight of Swords, you've got ambition, determination, and you're juggling time management, multitasking here. You might be concerned about these new priorities, but you've got the Sun card. So it's leading to success and growth here. We've got the Star card, which is creativity. And so this 10 of Cups to me seems like, you know, happy ever after here for you. We have the 10 of Pentacles, which is money, financial stability here. We've got the Chariot, which is progress and determination. So might be taking control of some money management issues. And then the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is usually taking a rest or a solitude, or you might have a little rest period before the Wheel of Fortune, which again, guys, is opportunities and destiny. I mean, it really can't get any better. 9 of Pentacles on the bottom. Page of Wands, creativity, exploration, collaboration, harmony. This looks great, guys. So if you are looking for a boost in your career, I think this might be coming to you. It could come in a form of an email. Maybe someone sends you an invite. Maybe you're digital interference. Maybe you are in the tech world. You know, we are heading into Mercury Retrograde, so you might see some digital interference. So maybe time-wise, this happens between November 9th and November 29th. But I do see good and great things for you. So if this resonated for you, or if this comes true for you, please drop a comment and let me know. And if you will like the video and subscribe to my channel if you're not, I'd appreciate it. And I will see you all in the next reading.